And we're live. This is the CG UK show that doesn't actually have a name just yet. Today we are going to be talking to Ross Bamfylde, which I'm hoping I've said correctly. But before we get to Ross, let's bring in Rob. Looks ready to go, so I'm going to bring Dave. How's it going, Dave?
Before we get to Ross, let's bring in. There we go. All right, my barbers. How's it going?
Have you been up to anything, Dave? Any news? Any?
No, not really. No, I've just been catching up on my comic reading and still being furloughed off work and that in the moment. Just waiting to actually get back to it.
So the whole life is still at a standstill.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. It's weird though.
Yeah. Next, we're going to bring in Rob. Rob was eating cereal, I was guessing, but he managed to get it away in time.
It's a cup of soup.
Okay.
Too bloody late for breakfast. Damn. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mighty Morphin Comics Geek Rangers Bargain Bin, or whatever we've decided to call ourselves.
we haven't decided yet. Not just yet. Rob, have you been up to anything interesting, or you just
interesting new? As well, you don't want me to talk about like doing my tax declaration on this show, so nah.
No.
Oh yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, okay. Well, actually,
I'm gonna have to stop you, Rob. I'd love to hear about that, but we need to get Ross in. So, Ross,
yeah, sorry to disturb you there, mate.
No, don't worry. Welcome to the most unprepared
everyone.
CG stream. So obviously you're here because you haven't been doing absolutely nothing like me, Dave, and Rob. So trying to tell hold on, before we get into that, we have Michael McCartney saying ahoy hoy, so ahoy hoy to you too.
A viewer.
Hello.
And we have Comics Mate saying, right, what's all this then? We don't really know. When you figure it out, let us know, please. That would be appreciated.
2 viewers. Ah.
Oh no, I've got 4.
Yay, Kapla.
Anyway, Ross, I did say your surname correctly, didn't I? In the lead
Yes, you did. Well done.
Yes. Right, so, you have a book on Indiegogo?
I do.
Good start.
Yes, CHATEAU OBSIDIAN.
Oh, hey, it's been wonderful being here.
So, before we have a look at the campaign page, do you want to tell us about it, pitch it, kind of?
Okay.
Let us know what we're going to be looking at.
Right. Well, the way I kind of describe it is it's a bit like Ulysses 31 meets Red Dwarf. So if you can imagine, if Red Dwarf was a cruise ship instead of a mining ship, and the crew survived and lived hundreds of years later, instead of just the cat race existing, then you did get the idea of a whole kind of culture living inside this cruise ship many centuries later. And so it's set on the cruise ship, Starship Mayflower, which is a cruise ship in its first incarnation. And there's a conspiracy that's uncovered after a holiday photographer called Jack goes looking for some missing data of his, some holograms through his work. And he then uncovers this conspiracy about some scientific experiments going wrong in the vineyards in the ship. And also many centuries later, after the ship has fallen into pirate hands, the captain of this ship has to stop the ship from hurtling towards the Earth on a collision course by finding the mystical green man, like a medieval god that is supposedly at the center of the ship. And his story is the journey throughout uncharted parts of the ship and to find this literal search for God that he has.
That sounds really cool. So it's like a combination of like a religious sci-fi type sort of story.
Well, it's you could say that, but it's not religion because it's actually real. So it's all the search is there, and it's a bit like just looking for myths in the amongst the culture of the ship, which hasn't been seen by humans outside of the ship for many centuries, and it's there's a lot of weird stuff in there.
Sounds really cool, actually.
Yeah, this is why I'm glad I stayed away from all your other stream appearances, because I got to hear that for the first time, and that sounds not what I was expecting. A lot better, if that makes sense.
That is Starship Mayflower there, in the two different timelines. You see that?
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I really like the art as well, man. I think I told you that on another stream that you were on in the chat. The artwork on your book is fantastic, man. Seriously.
Oh well, that's very nice to hear. Thanks very much.
Well, I've seen
some of it takes further.
So I've seen pictures that you've dropped occasionally, and I think like that, like some of them have been like next level, like proper good stuff.
We're going to be seeing some of those a bit later, I guess, while looking at the Indiegogo campaign, aren't we?
Yeah.
All right.
Because otherwise I'll say, "Oh, the one with the city in the background is just." I think I'll wait.
Yeah. Don't blow your load yet, Rob.
Just dribbles.
I have
please.
Peephole Circus is there, so hey Peephole. And we also have Neve is watching, even though Aria is at work, isn't he?
Yeah, he's at work.
So
what was it Mark always calls it?
Yeah, he's at work, he told me earlier.
yeah, I think Neve, if you want to come on and take Aria's place, we'll just draw like a little moustache on and we'll just pretend. We'll pretend you're him if you want. Message me on Twitter and I'll send you the link. Just come in and have a look with us. Right, so that pitch, I'm sucked into that.
Right.
Is it on? Is it on?
Yeah. I can see it. Let me just double check. YouTube. Delay. Yeah, and it's on.
It is on. So we shall what? Did I even? Fuck's sake! It's off. I can't remember if I put sound on it or not. Pardon me.
Are we not allowed to listen to the sound on this channel then?
No, I'm gonna. Oh shit! I did it all wrong.
Hey,
in the meantime, anyone watching, hit the like button while we're streaming there. Share out the stream as well. I know Ethan's streaming at the moment, but ignore him. He's not that popular. EVS doesn't have a lot of fans, so don't worry about him.
Who's
come watch
EVS?
I don't know. Some frog dude, apparently. There we go. No. Yep.
I'm still a firm believer that I was the Frog book before Ethan released his one.
Yeah.
Right, I do apologise because I'm so.
No.
I can't even think and speak at the same time. Quick, Rob, tell a witty anecdote while I'm doing something.
I'll tell you what. Let's do something else. Where are your ideas coming from then, Ross? I mean, is it very stream of consciousness when you think of ideas, or do you have like you already have a kind of a concept that you're working along with?
Yeah, I have a ton of notes that I made when I gave up drawing for a few years and tried to write a novel. And so I came up with this idea for this story. It might have been slightly different in different form, but I have all these notes, and it's just I'm just kind of working from them. But it is a lot of stream of consciousness actually, because new characters are added all the time. Because that's one of the perks. People can come in as a recurring character, and it sends it off in different directions. I know where I'd like to end it, but how am I going to get there? I can't say exactly at the moment.
Right. Yeah, because I noticed that perk earlier when I was watching Ariel's show today, and you gotta have someone with a jokey name say, I'm gonna buy that perk. Like bend over is a bit of a
on the nose.
kind of tame.
Yeah,
you know. Like,
I'd have to insist that they make it within reason, really.
One question. Sorry, Rob, I'm going to rudely interrupt you because I just remember a question I had. This Chateau Obsidian, is the whole series like child friendly, or is it just aimed at adults?
I'd say it's probably about a 12, really. It's got some sexy bits in it, but nothing too
full on.
Yeah, about a 12, like that. If it was a film, you know.
I have to ask because whenever I order like CD books, the kids are always trying to read them, so I have to. I don't know if you can read that. Or
I've let my 10-year-old stepdaughter read it, and she's fine with it. So
yeah, that's all good.
How is it with kids and your creations? Are they like, wow, cool, you did this, that, or are they like, because kids can be buggers, you know?
Yeah. They're a bit like that. They've kind of tired of it all, really. You know, and whenever I sit down to try and do some drawing, they immediately want to do some drawing as well. So I have to sort them out with paper whenever I'm busy trying to do mine.
You need to photocopy like half drawn, pages, and like say, you can finish that off for me, and that can be a perk.
You know what though, kids come up with the weirdest ideas, but some of the ideas they come up with can be really good, and you don't have to credit them over.
All right, so let's have a look at.
Greetings. My name is Ross Bamfylde, and I'm the creator, writer.
Sorry, can everyone hear this? Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry.
Colorist and letterer of CHATEAU Obsidian, fantastic new self-funded science fiction comic series, now campaigning on Indiegogo for its 3rd issue. Here's what I do.
Oh, that was cool. So that at the end, that was that green god dude you were talking about, then.
Yeah, that's the Green Man.
Oh, that's very cool.
Yeah, that green god dude really. When you were speaking about it before, I was thinking like a little Yoda type being, because you were saying like little green man, and then that big tree dude. Like, wow, that dude looks sick. We have just joined us our Aria replacement.
Yay! We want to see the moustache.
Neve, you're not a comic book person, really, are you?
No, I'm not a comics book person.
Right. Out of interest, this is putting you on the spot a little bit, and I feel a little bit bad. What do you think of this book so far? Like, just from what you've seen?
I haven't seen much of it, to be honest. But
Neither have we yet.
I don't know. It's very colourful.
Yeah,
That's my
Thank you.
that's my input. There we go.
Which of the characters would you like to knit first?
Oh, If I knew any of the characters, I'd tell you. But...
Okay.
So, yeah, I want to jump back into this campaign because this is the main thing that this capture up tier. Right.
Yeah.
Is that
That's physical copies of all the issues so far. So numbers 1 to 3 for £13 plus shipping.
I'm not gonna lie, that's probably gonna be the one I buy.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for. Absolute bargain, I'm telling you.
Yeah, like.
What's
I mean,
the page count, if you don't mind me asking? I haven't looked at the... What's the page count per issue?
28 at the
28, okay. Yeah, cool.
moment. Yeah, for issues 1 and 2, but I am expecting issue 3 to be a few pages more.
Oh,
just because there's a lot to fit in. Yeah. And I struggled with the last one, fitting it all in.
I mean, these prices, like £3 for 1, 2, and 3 as a digital. That's ridiculously cheap. That is.
Yeah, for sure.
It's good though. I think it's kind of a good tactic having. Sorry, mate. Go on.
I just throw in the digital bundle with everything. Anyway, so all of the perks get the digital bundle as well, and I might as well just throw in issue 1 and 2 with the PDF of issue 3 just to make sure everyone's caught up.
I think it's a good strategy to be honest. You do the digital thing at £3. They get all of it. They get a taste of it. They like it, and they're like, all right, well, we'll buy the physical. Help support the book. Sort of.
Yeah. I love seeing digital copies, especially from like the US, because postage gets stupid. So
it's gonna get a whole lot worse.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that it's just gonna get worse.
Not wanting to put a damper on anyone's spirits.
No, you wouldn't do that, would you?
You know about that postage and shit. I can't get bags and boards.
What do you mean you can't get bags and boards?
No, everywhere's sold out. Diamond's the one that generally brings them over. I can't get them anywhere. I got all these books with no bags and boards, and it's really annoying me.
Not even on Amazon.
Well, the ones I looked at were they've got one set in stock, but I'm a bit weird with my bags and boards. I like to use the silver ones on the current comics. I've got a little bit on each side.
Is it just keeping the dust off them? Because I know it's going to sound weird, maybe, but as a temporary measure until they get back, into supplying them, I found that the sandwich bags from IKEA do the job.
Yeah, I do actually buy those.
It could be worth it until you can get some more.
So if it's just a temporary thing,
yeah.
I mean, if they're Marvel books, I wouldn't even bother bagging them. Just fucking throw them away.
Yeah.
Right, so Ross, this cover, I love this cover. Is this done by you? Like, is everything, all the art in the whole campaign done by you? Oh man, where'd you get the time?
Yes, yeah, it's all me. Well, I'm a stay-at-home dad. I don't have a proper job at the moment. So when I'm not changing nappies and looking after other kids, that's what I'm doing.
Fair dues. If it helps, I'm a stay-at-home dad as well, and I'm nowhere near as productive as this.
You'll get there. Don't worry.
Yeah. It took me a while to actually get into a good rhythm. But
so
I blame.
Sorry, after you, mate.
No, carry on.
All right, I was just going to say, when did you start with book 1?
I started it just over 2 years ago. I tried to do an Indiegogo for the whole series, for the whole graphic novel, and I hadn't built up an audience. I hadn't made any connections at all or planned it properly, so that failed a bit abysmally. But then I just then decided to do it in 6 parts. and I went to Kickstarter to fund the first one, and after that was successfully funded, I came back over to Indiegogo to do number 2 and now number 3.
Ah, okay.
So this is an annual thing for me now.
Yeah, cool. Alrighty.
Right.
And is it
This,
mainly is it mainly hand drawn or computer graphics drawn? You know, like what's your art process?
No, I draw on Bristol board in the line drawings, and that's all scanned and coloured digitally.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
Just out of interest, which do you prefer, Kickstarter or Indiegogo?
Oh, Indiegogo definitely.
Okay.
It's just if it wasn't where CG is, I'd go there anyway, just because it's a much better website, really.
Huh. What's bad about Kickstarter then? What negative experience did you have with
That's a
Kickstarter?
rabbit hole, mate.
Is it?
Oh,
I don't know.
no
I have
real
no idea.
negative experience. I wouldn't say it's negative. It's just slightly less user friendly, personally.
Okay.
Really. That's what I think.
Alrighty.
Mm.
Cool. Nice.
Right, I want to jump back into this campaign because, I mean, yeah, original normal cover is a £5, and the variant edition like £7. Do you print these yourself to bring the cost down?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I use Mixam, which again, dead easy to use website.
Okay.
Just upload a PDF and it's there. It's
Nice.
I see. Because normally you get the average CG book, and it's like £20. Pardon me, sorry. Yeah, £20 for like 40 pages. Now, this is 28. It's only 10 pages less.
probably a bit more.
Massive, yeah, that's great.
It might go up, but the next campaign. But I'm quite happy with the amount that I have on it.
Nice.
Well, what you should do is keep them all really cheap until the last issue, when everyone's really interested. And just double the price for it. You want the ending, have the ending, but
yeah.
It's a nice philosophy to have like books that are more affordable. I mean, you've done well to have like full color glossy pages, but I find that makes books so expensive these days, you know, and like there's so much going around. Yeah, like how does the average Joe like afford them all, right? So it's nice to see people like not putting the prices up so high that it kind of prices them out.
Yeah,
I don't want it to be too much more than a normal floppy. You see?
Yeah.
And I think that's one of the keys as well going forward for CG is trying to make the book slightly more affordable.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, like you said, it gets so expensive. I've got a list as long as my arm of books I want to back, but just can't afford to. So I prioritize the CG UK ones first, and then if I got anything else, then I can try and go for abroad ones because the shipping kills it as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, shipping's like more than the book in some cases.
Yeah. Sure.
Right, I mean, the following is a selection of finished pages from Chateau Obsidian number 2. Oh, that's nice. So you've included some of the backstory from the previous issue. So
That's right.
I presume these kind of pages make this book make sense.
So I heard on. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. You're cutting out there.
I was saying these pages that you're showing on here, do they make number 3 make sense?
Yes, and it's a way of just explaining the story and making it interesting. by showing some of the previous artwork.
Cool.
And this artwork is cool.
I love the way you draw your spaceships, man.
Yeah.
Like, well, if they're spaceships, I think.
This one.
Yeah.
With what? Those? Oh, those are security drones.
Security drones. Mini
Yeah.
spaceship.
Fun
Very
size
many
spaceship.
spaceships. Yeah.
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 So I heard on Ariel's program earlier that one of the sketches you've got, one of the drawings you've got, is actually from issue 6, was it, or is it from like a later issue?
Yeah, that's right.
So how much of the actual
That's right.
full story have you got?
Well, like I said, I've got notes going all the way up to the very end, and but the two double-page spreads at the bottom of the description here, the one of the Green Man and the one with the car going over the ramp and the killer plants, is those are going to be from issue 6, and I did those earlier than the rest of the book, so I could sell the places as recurring characters actually in the drawing.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah, I will admit.
One left.
I
I
do
have one left.
getting. Anyone left?
Yeah, just one left of those. One recurring character place left.
For people who want to back that and have themselves put into your story.
Yeah,
Nice.
as a recurring character.
Nice.
Yeah, with a role to play in the finale as well.
Cool. The people who backed those, the first two who backed those, were they people you actually know, or were they complete strangers from the from the campaigns?
Two I know. One is in fact my brother.
Nice.
Another one is a fan of someone I know who liked some artwork I did for a pub once. She paid for that. And one is a guy from America who's into comics. So someone I didn't know before.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, and the space I have, I don't discriminate. So I'll put anyone who pays for it in there. But I'm keen for it to be a girl this time, just to balance stuff out.
Right.
Yeah.
So, Neve.
Because who's better get that?
Is knitting a prerequisite, Ross?
Knitting can be included. I'm. It's all negotiable. So
I feel like we completely rushed over. You did artwork for a pub.
I did artwork for a pub. Yeah. I did. Plymouth's, of course, a seaside city, and my pub is the pub that I go to all the time is called the Dolphin, and down by the Barbican where all the fishing ships are. So I did a bit of artwork for them and sold it to them. It was all fictional seafarers all sitting in the pub and having a drink. I've got like Aquaman is enjoying a pint with Namor.
That's amazing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I see that.
Captain
Did you have
Pugwash
Captain
is in it.
Birdseye?
No, not Captain Birdseye. Captain Pugwash is there, and
Masturbate.
Captain Hook as well. Yeah, I'll see if I can dig that out in a minute. And
Alright.
I'll show you.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that sounds proper awesome. Right, so yeah, that's the one with the drones. One thing I'm really liking is the way you colour.
Yeah.
Like I don't know how to describe it in my head, but it's like minimalistic, if that makes sense. Like it sounds bad, but I really like, because you see some colours and you can see like all the different, like can't think of the word.
Shades?
Yes, all the different shades. Like there's a big, like on yours, like the nut. Gonna zoom in. Yeah, so like you see this head. Ah! Right, you see
Left
this,
a
like
bit, right,
this,
a bit.
yeah, like other people, like the way some other people colour, like you can really tell where the different colours are. Yours are like more blended, like how a real head would shine the light and.
Oh yeah, that's the smudge tool on Procreate. Just mixing it all together, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you use Procreate, hey?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think you're the first person I know that actually uses Procreate. Most people use, pardon me, Clip Studio Pro or Photoshop.
Well, I've got an iPad Pro, and that's what I work on.
Oh, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
Kind of, it would be nice if Procreate did a Mac version, but oh well. 'Cause I heard so many good things about Procreate, but hey, it's on Apple.
Yeah, dead easy.
So, like this page here, are they on the ship? In this point,
They're on the ship. Yes, that's right. That's it. That's in one of the ship's vineyards, and that character there is Barry, one of the tourists aboard the ship, and he's one that goes round with his mates, with his mate singular, and they're just on a wine tour of the ship, having a laugh. But then they also stumble upon this conspiracy of these strange things going on with the plants. As you can see, he's found they're actually glowing when he touches them, so something's not right.
yeah. Oh, this is awesome.
Yeah, that page there, that one is when the Captain Featherstone, and his robot first mate called Bot Re 19 are trying to find the Green Man, and they have to go through this really, really old ship which has all manner of creatures in it, and that's where he shows up to save the day from some massive hyper evolved golden eels.
And this image here is giving me massive. Is it Wizard of Oz? Wizard of Oz vibes.
Oh yeah. That's what that's what I'm aiming for.
We're out to see the wizard.
Me and Aria were talking about the perspective on that earlier, like just blown away by the perspective. Like,
very nice.
Yeah, it took.
Yeah, that's not something. Yeah, it's not something you see very often, is it? That kind of like a bird's eye view.
Well, it's the only way I could think of actually getting it across. I don't think anything in a different position would just look crap, really.
Oh no, it definitely works. Like that's awesome. This is this one here is one that I've seen you post.
That's actually from issue 3. That's the first completed pages from issue 3.
Cool. Yeah, that is really nice. The way you're like looking over this whole cityscape. Cool.
Yeah, that's in the ship also. That's the ship has towards the rear a quite big globe, and in that globe sits a spherical city. And that's that.
Cool. Nice.
Very big ship then.
Oh yeah,
It's a bugger to park it.
yeah.
Jackson's out. I'm guessing Jack's in this car.
Yes, Jack's sitting on the bonnet of that car. Actually, in that picture, he's.
Oh yeah, I see him now.
Yeah, that was that's an image that was given away as a print for the people who signed up early to issue 2. And that before that scene, that's actually at the centre of the city. That one, and there's a whole bike chase with Sarah on her big purple bike to get there.
That's one thing I wanted to ask. These like this car and this bike, are they just like generic vehicles for that time, or are they
well
special?
That's her bike, and how she gets to and from one end of the ship to the other if she's got to go to work or something like that. But that car will probably be a friend's car that Jack takes, because after the events of issue 2, he's on the run from these security drones.
Oh, nice. I'm sorry, I like reading these bits. I grew up reading comic titles such as 2000 AD and those by Marvel UK. My favourites being Nemesis on Warlock, Transformers, and Death's Head. Ever since then, I've believed that warring robots, far future spaceships travelling at astonishing speeds, and scientific ventures gone wrong are some of the coolest themes possible. Throwing in some of my adult interest into the mix, we get a comic that, if it were a film, I would describe as Ulysses 31 meets Red Dwarf. That's I like reading these because it gives little insight into the character. I've just realised that bloody Dave has gone.
He don't like us. We don't need Dave. We got Neve.
Yeah, I'm good enough for 2 people. 2 people.
So you're Aria and Dave now, Neve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're real doubling up. Yeah, he says he's having camera issues. Yeah. I was gonna say. I noticed. That one of the a couple of the faces, I could see a bit of Carlos Esquerra in there. A little bit of influence, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do like that. That the way that he draws ships and faces and as well.
Yeah. I almost expected seeing that dotted line around the outline. You know.
Oh yeah. I've never been too keen on that, to be honest.
I never quite figured out what that was for, but I mean, it's like as soon as you see it, you know who it is, right?
Yeah.
All right. So, how far along is this book? To like, how close to completion is it?
Not very, to be honest. But I've done the. I have the story planned out. I know which pages are going in which order, and I just got to get down and draw it, and then letter it. It's planned to be in people's hands by October this year.
Cool.
All right, that's good.
Yep.
And having done it twice for the last 2 years, I'm pretty certain I can make that deadline.
Yeah. The fact that it's issue number 3, like that shows that you can hit your targets and do what you need to do in your time.
Yep.
Oh, is this the double page spread from issue 6 you were on about earlier?
That's right. Yeah. So there's four people there on that cliff. 2 of which will be redrawn as the people who've already paid to be recurring characters.
Placeholders.
That's amazing.
Cool. Dave says he's back.
Is he back? He's back.
There you go.
I don't know what happened there. My old system just went.
Whack, 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 whack.
Sorry, Neither's been your replacement and Ari's replacement while you was gone.
Yeah, I think he's just got home.
Oh, is he just at home?
Yeah.
Tell him not to worry. Tell him not to worry. We found a replacement.
We
You're
don't
doing
need
amazing.
him.
We'll keep you.
Cool.
So this is all the tiers that are listed here.
Yeah.
With this project today, whether it be on our stream or Aria stream earlier today, if you signed up to the mailing list, there was it a print included?
A print, yeah. You'll get an exclusive print. That will be a hint at what happens in issue 4.
Okay, so that's not shown on here at all.
No,
that's
not drawn yet. No, but it's
Oh,
that will be what it is.
I like that. That's like a little secret nod for them people that have signed up to your mailing list.
Yeah. You'll be the people on the mailing list will be the first to see an image from something happening in issue 4.
Nice little
Yeah, proper like just getting people in. Like I love it. I don't sign up to mailing lists very often, but like this one I signed up to because I loaded up this page and then I seen this catch up at issues £13 for everything that you've done so far. I was like signing up. Like
Respect.
I'm definitely gonna purchase this. So that's it. Like that doesn't happen very often.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, the story sounds cool. The artwork looks great, and it's unbelievably well priced. So I think this book should do really well. You should be proud of it, Ross.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, definitely.
I am
I mean,
pretty chuffed with how it's done so far.
You only last night you launched, weren't it?
Yeah, it's coming up for 24 hours. So
Alrighty. Okay.
Yeah.
What are you on?
Go.
Oh, you got 9 backers and 157.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
that's
just got
gone
another
up by
That will be.
one.
Someone got the digital.
That's gone up by £3. Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, was that your ratings?
You know what? I think that makes us more successful than the ever CG UK show because we actually get backers.
Yeah.
Stuff.
We got your £3, Ross. What has the other CG UK show got you? Don't answer that in case it's more than £3. But no, after this stream, I'm gonna back this. I'm not gonna do it on stream because I don't want everyone to see my bank stuff.
No, it's fine. Don't
See
make
your
it
credit card details. Yeah.
We won't tell anyone.
But I've neglected the chat and I didn't even realise. I apologise. COVID Kev has joined us. So hello, COVID Kev.
Hello.
Well, apologies. Neither's gone. But I mean, this book. Like, I'm not just saying it because you're on here. Like it looked like it. I mean, like it's one of the. I haven't backed many Comicsgate books because some of them I don't think are worth backing. But this, like, I really like this.
Yeah,
Cool,
that's
cool.
the thing with CG at the moment. It's like you get in some campaigns that aren't getting funded because they're not quite hit the standard people are expecting. But this, I think, is at that standard where it should do really well.
Yeah, like the standard, like you've hit the standard easily.
Yeah.
And it's priced like ridiculously well compared to others. Well, just ridiculously well anyway. But,
I am.
I mean, £3
I
for
do
issues
appreciate that.
1, 2, and
It's
3.
great.
What's
That's,
happening, everyone?
Oh,
Hey!
Hello.
How's it going?
I'm back. I survived. So what's happened so far, guys?
Hello, Mario.
so far we've replaced you.
Yeah, and
Twice.
Dave. To be fair.
That was both of you at one point.
What do you mean?
Jacobus, I've just sent you the picture I did for that pub.
Oh, right. Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Captain Fishy and his fishy fingers. Arr.
I'm sorry, what?
That's amazing.
Share it.
Don't keep it to yourself, then. Share it.
Share it.
No, it's mine. Let me have a look. I think it's this one.
Okay, drum roll, please.
Oh,
Is
that's
it?
cool.
Excellent. Yeah.
Oh, whoa, look at that.
That's cool. That is
How
cool.
many characters can I
I did
fit
that
there?
kind of.
Go on, scroll in a bit then,
I
Jacobus.
did that before I got the.
I
Go on,
like how
Rob.
Aquaman's lady is Ariel, the Little Mermaid.
I can't scroll in.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She's getting ID'd.
Yeah. Oh, you got to be better safe than sorry these days. So you got Aquaman, you got Namor, Captain Jack Sparrow, you got Captain Hook, Popeye in the background there. I can see.
It's
On the right. Oh, Captain Pugwash.
You got SpongeBob.
is that the fish from American Dad?
Oh, where?
From The Simpsons.
Yes, the
Oh, the-
Simpsons.
The three-eyed
That's
fish.
the three-eyed one.
What is that?
Yeah.
You got
Up on the bar at the back.
I can't see.
amphibian dude at the front on the right. He was from Hellboy, was he?
Yeah.
Can't remember his name.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, Fireball XL5. Is that Fireball XL5? Or is it one
No,
of the other
Stingray.
Irianders? Stingray, of course it is. Yeah, Stingray.
Oh.
yeah.
Captain, what's his name from Tintin?
Is it Captain
Cap-
Ahab?
yeah.
Ahab, yeah?
Captain Haddock.
Haddock. Yeah.
Who's this guy? This guy looks menacing.
Oh, have you ever read Michael Turner's Fathom?
I have no idea who that is.
No. Originally in Image Comics, way back in the 90s, that was that's where he's from. As is the girl with blue hair, though.
Fathom's the book you want to read if you want to read sexy 90s babes.
I mean, everyone wants to read sexy 90s babes.
Yeah,
No.
baby.
Is that at the back, right at the back? Looks maybe like an Indian dude.
Yeah,
That,
that's
from League of Extraordinary
Captain
Gentlemen.
Nemo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah, that is sick, man.
But I have always dreaded doing this, but I've got to run to the toilet. So I'm going to leave you, Ross, in the very uncapable hands of Rob, Aria, Neve, and Dave, and then I'll be back in a mojo.
Go on,
Right,
count the seconds till you're back.
let's make up a song about Jacobus.
Where's Jim when you need him?
Say what?
Where's Jim when you need him? Have we heard from him today?
Jim, I haven't seen him in the chat.
No,
Sorry.
Jim couldn't make it tonight.
probably frozen in his van somewhere in the wilderness. Oh,
Can you, hey Ross, can you share
Yeah.
your screen and maybe we can like zoom in a bit on some of the detail of the back? I find it hard to see.
I think
I can.
Jacobus has got.
I'm using my iPad. Unfortunately, I can't do
okay.
that. Sorry,
Yeah.
for some reason
Yeah.
it doesn't let me do that.
Anyway,
come back. Come back. Don't leave us. We're helpless without you. How is the project tracking so far, Ross? Any more traction on it?
Okay. Yeah. I got up to 10% since this afternoon, and just
Awesome, dude.
just got another £3 while we're doing this stream, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Kabla.
better than the ever CG UK stream.
Better than any other stream altogether, mate.
Fuck the old guys.
Who we had in the chat today then? Go with Kev.
Yeah, Cobra Kev saying Aquaman looks like the only gay in the village.
Yeah. No, chat's been pretty quiet, unfortunately. I think it's got something to do with the Frogman being online at the moment.
So you're going to get a couple of free beers after having shown this on YouTube, are you?
It's worth a go, right?
So you're going to get a couple.
No, I don't think so.
There's a guy in a
No, I mean I've got paid.
There's a guy in a tracksuit.
Tracksuit.
Sitting at the bar.
What on sitting in the bar? That's Steve Zissou, the Life Aquatic with Steve Zissou. He was played by Bill Murray in the Wes Anderson film.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's cool.
So I had no idea who that was. If anyone's gonna know, it's gonna be Dave.
Yeah. No, I own the film. I haven't watched it yet.
How many films have you actually got that you haven't seen?
80%.
Half of my collection, I'd say. So about 2,000 odd titles, something like that. I've not watched yet.
Just set time apart like one or two Saturdays.
Yeah, well, I try and do one a day. That's like 365 movies a year, and that's kind of tough.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but that goes to show I've got probably about 6-7 years worth of movies if I don't want anything else to watch something new every day. Which there we go. Knitting.
All right, I'm going to duck out for 2 minutes because my delicate little flower is going to bed. So I'll be back in a second.
All right, say hi to Derek for it.
Yeah, say good night to Derek.
You guys.
As much as I love the picture, what have I done? Fucking.
I don't know what you've done.
I've done it. This this looks amazing. So I do want to ask. So when you had have you always been the artist, like an artist, or did you learn to draw to get your story out?
No, I've always been quite good at drawing, and it was something I was good at as a kid. I got sick of kind of the unwanted advice you always get when you're good at something from other people, and I gave it up for a few years when I tried to be a writer. So, but then got back to it when I decided to do comics in 2010, and I've done a few things like in the small press. I had fanzines for 2000 AD, Doctor Who, all sorts of anthologies that I did, all unpaid work, of course, because it's a very small press.
Yeah.
But I learned how to do comics that way.
Oh, what I missed! What I missed!
Only
You've told us the whole secret of it. You waited till I was gone, damn it!
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll never know now, Rob. We have to catch the
That's all right.
replay.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it tomorrow.
No. Yeah.
Because that always interests me with people who write their own book and draw their own book, whether they was a writer and then became an artist, or was an artist and then just became a writer. I mean,
Yeah, I was an artist first, then a writer for a bit, and then back to being an artist. And I find reading comic scripts a bit boring, to be honest. So I decided to do my own work.
yeah, I find writing comic scripts boring.
Mm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I quite enjoy it. It's weird.
No, I just wanna take the pictures in my brain and then just like put them in the artist's brain so they know exactly what I want. Like
Yeah,
writing
pretty easy,
actual
isn't it?
scripts. Yeah, it'd be so much better. Yeah.
Yeah, and being doing it all myself, I can do it all in any order I like. So I don't necessarily come up with the dialogue until I've done all the pictures. So I know what's happening in the page, but then the last thing I do is finalize the dialogue. It's kind of like like the Marvel method, but inside my own head.
Yeah.
So the Marvel method were actually on time.
But not a Dan Slott type thing.
Mm. Yeah.
Jacobus, scroll back up to the top for a minute.
To the top.
Yeah, up to the top of the campaign. Click on that third, I think it's the third image.
Oh, I didn't go through the images.
Click on number 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
On-
The theatre, yeah.
Earlier on, Ross and I were talking about his artwork, especially this piece, and just got to say, drawing something like this is an insane amount of work and requires so much skill to be able to do this. We were saying on the live stream earlier, if you were to get this from a Marvel comic today, the artist would draw it from a flat bird's eye view looking straight down. What Ross has done here is he's taken the camera off kilt slightly
Yeah.
to get this crazy dramatic angle, which for any artist, no matter how good they are, that's so hard to do. And then on top of all that, look closely at the crowd. He's drawn every single person there, as
I did
opposed to
notice that.
digitally like copy and pasting them. I thought this guy's got to be commended for the amount of effort he's put into this book.
There you
that-
go. Let's
I
see.
did notice. What the fuck? Oh,
Yeah, now scroll up. Yeah.
yeah. You see that one guy and that one guy? I did notice that. I mean,
That one guy in the audience, is that one of the perk players? You know, like it's like one of the perks. You could be that guy.
Try and find the Where's Wally. There is a Wally there somewhere.
I thought it was
Are you
him.
sure? You sure you're saying that right?
I'm determined to find this fucking Wally guy.
2 hours later.
I bet it's going to be down here before I find him.
Mind you, on the left-hand side, is that Pinocchio? I can't see it. That kind of, what is it like? It's like a robot, isn't it?
I was saying before you
he's
finish.
he's a robot. That's.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go on.
Yeah, Aria, I was saying before you finished work that I was getting strong Wizard of Oz vibes from this image.
Ooh, sci-fi Wizard of Oz. Yeah, I think you're right. He is kind of like the wizard, isn't he? The green
Yeah.
Well, I have to see the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Return to Oz.
I am just going to stop sharing.
Yeah. Did you guys ever watch the sequel to Wizard of Oz, Return to Oz?
Yeah.
No.
No.
Of course, Dave has.
A long time ago. Yeah.
Really? I don't like that.
there's these bad guys in it called the Wheelers, right? Let me share my screen with you. These guys are terrifying. What's a good picture of them?
Yeah.
You're just going to show us your holiday photos, aren't you?
Yeah, you get it. Yeah. Throw this up on screen for me, Jacobus. Look at that shit.
Yeah, those things, man.
These guys
What is that?
squeak at you.
Yeah.
So they got that face, and then they come up to you and they look up, and they've got a second face underneath. I don't know
What?
about you. I thought that was terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Yes. Terrifying.
And that's in the kids' movie.
Joe Fargo has spoken or arrived. Arya is a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what?
Do you say wizard?
I will say, sorry, just for this stream, if you back weird period on the screen, if you back Ross's book, postage is only £4, which is super good if you're in the UK, obviously. I don't know what.
I think US
Don't know
was
what-
only like
Well, that's based on what it actually cost me to post book 2.
Okay. But it might be a little bit different if you're posting 3 books at once, like if you're going for the, what do you call it, the catch-up perk.
The
I don't
postage
know.
on that
No.
is different, actually, I think.
That was the catch-up perk. That was £4.
Was it £4? Oh, okay.
Was it the catch up?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
No, I'll be watching.
All right, yeah.
Be
He's
careful, you're not
thinking,
like...
shit.
Don't. By now, before it's too late.
No. I remember sending 2, and it was about that. So it's differences. Not worth
Negligible.
bothering about. Really.
All right.
Yeah.
You say that now, but when you get 1,000 backers.
Yeah.
think if it gets 1,000 backers,
Yeah,
he's not
sure.
going to worry too much about postage.
No, that's for sure.
What's our back account on currently?
Hold on.
9.
Wanna...
9 backers at the moment.
9 backers?
Boom! 10 backers.
Boom!
10
10.
Ross.
That's awesome.
Hey.
Oh, no way.
Got him.
Yeah.
I backed it myself.
This is what the proper CG UK stream does.
Well, before we get ahead of ourselves, I forgot to change the bank card over, so my missus has backed it.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So, but you have an extra backer.
Or
I think she does too. Although she does get notifications on her phone when money goes out of her bank, so she does go now. If my camera goes off, it's fine.
You know why.
stuff up to 11% funded. If you can do that every
excellent.
24 hours, hey, you're on to an absolute winner.
Yep.
Just got to get you out there, innit?
That's great.
Yeah, for sure.
Get you on all these
Chuffed
shows.
for that. Yeah.
That's
You're
it.
wise guys.
Yeah, what other shows are you coming up on?
I do. I know one. Yeah. I'll go see him on that. Yeah.
Yeah, Wise Guys is a great show to go on. I want to go on Wise Guys show, but I've got nothing to go on there with.
Yeah, I know him on the show. He's a cool guy.
I want to get wise guys on this show.
Yes.
We should get Wise Guys on this show.
Yeah. Introduce him to the new kids on the block.
What's up?
New Kids on the Block. I like that. See? There's another name.
My camera's gone again. Dope.
Yeah, mine keeps doing that as well. It freezes and then it won't freeze. Then I tried refreshing, it wouldn't refresh properly.
Ah,
And then it wouldn't do my camera or my mic, so I restart my laptop. I don't know what's going on with it.
I use Droidcam because I gotta buy myself a proper webcam. I use an old mobile phone mainly because my old webcam stopped working with Windows 10. It's wonderful. Right, let's see if I can fix this.
Pardon me.
What? Oh, T. Vicar.
I feel like the stream's gone off track.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, just a tad.
There he goes back.
At least Rob's back.
Good. Oh,
So, Ross, since you've been on this show, you have had 2 extra backers.
Yeah.
Do you feel the
That's
unorganised chaos of the better CG UK show has been worth it?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm just letting the chaos wave over me. You know, letting it go.
come on, we're all in
Yeah,
lockdown. What else have
fine.
we got on at the moment?
Yeah, you're right there.
That's it.
Did you say you had some games in some games or something prepared, Jacobus?
No. Don't try and throw me under the bus like that. What I said was when Aria's hosting, which was supposed to be today. Luckily, Neve stepped in like an absolute legend and covered for him. But Aria was supposed to have a game read. It was a game today, weren't it?
Yeah. I tell you what we'll do next Monday. I'm completely
No. Next Monday is Bristolian Dave. You got to wait your turn again.
Okay, once everyone's at their turn, we're gonna go now, and we're gonna do guess that Pokemon, but it's guess that superhero.
Guess that what? Sorry, you cut up a bit.
Guess that Pokemon, but it's guess that superhero.
All right. Well, that sounds more fun than anything I come up with. So I'll let you go next week, mate. I'll let you go next week.
Yeah.
Don't let us down. Do not let us down.
What a gentleman. Oh. So, just to reiterate, if you are watching, make sure you back this book, because why wouldn't you? Like, it sounds good, it looks good, and it's cheap. So what more could you ask for?
Let's use the word affordable.
No. Well, yeah, affordable, but you know what I mean.
It's a bargain.
It's a bargain. Like, it's not breaking the bank like some of the books are.
C'est bon prix.
I mean, even if you don't like it, just buy this one. At least then, like, you get like the taster, and if you do like it, you can back the physical. If you don't like it, you haven't lost anything really, have you? You know what I mean?
Not a bad point, I suppose.
You have to work on your pitching
Say
skills.
It's coming across as not good, but the message is correct.
If
If
you
that
don't like
makes
it,
sense.
buy it.
I
Nah,
can't wait
but I
for you to
mean-
put out a book, Jacobus, man. Your sales pitches are going to be absolutely horrendous.
They oh.
Come here,
sales
buy my
pitches.
book. If you don't like it, just buy this tier.
I have a book. I'm gonna just tell you guys now because I haven't really told many other people. I have a
You're
book in the box. I am live, but there's only 8 people at the minute.
You remember?
I have a book called Social Justice Warrior and His Wife Karen.
Oh, God.
And my main,
Because you're using you're using a possessive. His. Are you sure that's right?
yeah, that's his wife Karen.
Okay.
Though I will say, that the way I've done it's very weird. My main sales pitch is going to be, if you're an SJW and you don't like this book, buy it, then do a video about how shit I am, because at least then you've bought it.
Yeah, fair.
I like that.
That's good.
But this book, Ross, looks awesome, and I have backed it for you. And I'm a bit gutted actually because I've got to wait ages. Now, when I until it comes.
Oh yeah.
Well, at the end of the campaign,
October, right?
It's everyone gets their copy in October, but as all of the digital copies are included with all the perks, I'll send out a link on Dropbox or whatever to the digital files of issues 1 and 2 to all the backers when the campaign ends.
Cool.
Oh, that's good. That'll keep me going until it arrives. Oh shit! We have Wooly has arrived. Hello, Wooly.
Hello, Willie.
How was the frog?
No, Wooly doesn't watch the frog. He's way cooler than that. Oh man. So I think we're hit an hour and 16 minutes, 17 minutes, which is more than I expected tonight. Before we head off, is there anything anyone would like to say? So let's go down the list. So Rob is next. Rob, have you got anything to promote?
Alrighty.
Or
Still, Rattle and Roll is obviously will still be available until the end of time. From Blurb, from Barnes and Noble, from the big faceless giant that is Jeff Bezos' love child. So it's available. It's out there. Shall I share my Indiegogo if I can find it? The Indiegogo, I've only got. Actually, you know what? Where's my? Let Dave go first, or Aria and Dave go next, because I still got to find my Indiegogo, and I've only got like a pre-launch page. But once you sign up for the mailing list, then at some time in the indeterminate future, you will get a zine, basically a free zine, which is about, which is kind of like a what you've missed so far, a little bit of a recap of what's in issue 1, but you still get issue 1. Okay, I'll just look for the Indiegogo pre-launch page. So over to you. I don't know, Aria, Dave, who's up?
Go on, Dave. Bristolians first.
Yoo-hoo.
Oh, aren't you kind? Yeah. So you can find me on Twitter at BristolianD. I'm on Instagram, Bristolian_Dave. Just past 500 followers on there, so that's really cool. People seem to like my shit. YouTube, Bristolian Dave. Links in the chat somewhere. Go give me a sub. Just past 120 subs, so I'm getting there slowly, you know. And yeah, if you like anything physical media, not physical exercise, I don't enjoy that, but physical media, give me a sub, and yeah, I'll see you over on my channel at some point.
Awesome. You heard the man. Everyone go give Dave a sub. I pointed the wrong way.
I was going to say 6 inch or foot long.
Always a foot long.
I'm guessing, Aria, you want me to bang that up on the screen?
Okay. Everyone out there who's a fan of Saturday morning cartoons of the 90s, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Thundercats, Transformers, you are going to love this book. That's The Adventures of Taylor in Outer Space. Now on Indiegogo, I have the mailing list up. You can go over there. You can sign up. When you sign up to this campaign, you're going to receive free exclusive merch with your order when you back the book. What you're going to get in this book is all 6 Taylor's mini comics, a massive bonus section where you'll see the evolution of Taylor's from his very first beginnings all the way through to his current Comicsgate iteration, plus loads of awesome art, merch, pin-ups, even more behind-the-scenes content. And upon full funding of this campaign, we're going to unlock a very special 7th mini-comic. You're going to want to stay tuned for that one. So that's the Adventure Tailors in Outer Space on Indiegogo. I'm sure you'll find the link in the comments or in the description of this video. Head over there, sign up today for your free, exclusive, signed merch.
Ross, before you finish the stream, I've got my own little braggy moment right here. It's not that great, so don't get your hopes up. But have you seen this? Look, I have more followers than I do following.
Ooh.
That's absolutely nothing. But
You're a celebrity.
But the poll results from Name Our Show are in, and Mighty Morphin CG Rangers has won round 2. So tomorrow, probably. I ain't going to do it tonight. Tomorrow, we will be posting Mighty Morphin CG Rangers versus the CG UK bargain bin. I think that won the last round.
Yeah, definitely.
Yep.
So, yeah, tomorrow that poll will be going live. Make sure everyone gets their vote in. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, I'm not going to complain. If you want to make the followers even bigger, that'll be awesome.
I'm going to go and follow you now to make it even.
You
No.
Ross, we've looked over your campaign. Is there any last final words before we finish this show? And even more people back you.
Nothing.
Awesome.
Nothing really, but come along and back it, and follow me on Twitter for more updates with finished artwork as I complete it, and I'm at Ross Bamfylde. CHATEAU Obsidian's on Facebook. I'm always posting on there, and that's about it, really. Yes, just check it out, get involved, be part of the story.
Good stuff.
That sounds good. I like to end these shows. I'm trying to start a really crappy tradition of ending the show. While I end the show, everyone's got to wave at the camera and say bye. So you ready? Like 3, 2, 1, bye. Wave, Ross, wave. Bye.
Goodbye.